Hello, Pony.
Hello, Pony. How y'all doing?
How's every Pony doing?
He's got his rock shirt, and by the way, me
rock
brony shirt.
I'm jelly of him.
Awesome. And he'll be even more jelly of me because in a few days I am getting David Tennant's sonic screwdriver.
Me and him, if we've shaken on this already, and we'll do it to get it on camera. He will let me borrow it, and I will let him borrow this one at the same time. We shook on it. We got a deal.
Yeah.
And maybe someday I'll give him $100 and buy it from him. Well, not $100. Maybe somewhere around.
And as you saw, we got Dashy here with us.
And our Sonic, of course.
Hi.
Today we are going to be reading a fan fiction called More Than Buddies. It is told in first person. It involves the first person character, which would be you. and
Derpy.
Derpy host.
Here, you can put Dash back.
Okay.
And from what we see on the description, you're a letter sorting unicorn who's working at the same post office as Ditsy.
And by the way, this is a big issue for all the bronies. No disrespect toward Hasbro, but we have had some difficulties with Derpy. She has been underped in the last roundup. We ask every brony to go to the website. We will post a link at the bottom here called
SaveDerpy.com.
Yeah, www.savederpy.com, and sign a petition. Be respectful. Don't be mean toward Hasbro. Let's get Derpy back.
Yes, and from what we heard, this fanfiction is supposed to be pretty cute.
Yeah.
But anyways, here we go, and this is an Ace Cos reading. This time it's King of Mercs.
You owe me a soda.
Fuck you.
But, Buck you mean. But, King of Mercs, thank you. We appreciate this. We're too damn lazy to read the fanfictions ourselves, so we take advantage of your time. Alright, let's start this thing before we...
Respectfully.
Yeah, alright, let's do this.
Let's do this. Here we go. More Than Buddies.
Hey, it's King of Mercs here, and I'm going to be reading a fan fiction by Crowley, and it is called More Than Buddies. And well, this is my first fan fiction that I'm going to be reading, so
Yay.
I might sound a little, new to this, so...
That's alright.
Yeah, so I'm going to start. Ponyville, Canterlot, Philadelphia, Ponyville, Cloudsdale, Manchester. Your job's easy enough once you get used to the unreasonable hours you have to get up in the morning. Just wake up at stupid o'clock.
Same thing with school.
That time when it's technically
it's gonna
morning,
be the same thing with
so
college with me.
Early,
and work with me.
The sun hasn't
and work with
been
all of
raised
us. Be straight up honest.
When you drag yourselves down the stairs to cook a warm breakfast and something to drink that's usually just caffeine in a mug.
That's me.
Your roommate
like 3 cups of coffee in the morning, and then I'm out the door.
Platter all you want when you cook. Canterlot, Appaloosa, Manhattan, Ponyville, Hoofington,
Hoofington? Never heard of that town.
Once perked from the living dead, you trot off across town towards your workplace, Ponyville Post Office.
Okay.
You then sit down at your grubby little desk, then go through the pile of unsorted mail that was picked up from yesterday. A clear-cut, yet tedious task that was easy enough to learn. Trottingham, Cloudsdale, Appaloosa, Canterlot, Philadelphia. Reading the town and cities that they were addressed to, you then sort each letter into various pigeonholes for the corresponding town.
Pigeonholes?
You're especially useful due to how well you can sort letters, with a quick levitation spell cast at the bunch of letters at a time. You would then sort them into groups mid-float, then drift them all up to their respective shelves. Rinse and repeat. Magic. It's a handy thing to have. It's why they hired you. Philadelphia, Manhattan, Philadelphia, Ponyville.
I got the best of both worlds with my created pony.
You had a choice in your shift when you first started.
You're only a Pegasus.
If you remember the choice quite well, you could either
still, I love the ability to be able to fly.
A few hours before the Pegasus delivery teams clock and sort them right before they pick said sorted letters up. Or you could come in late at night, just after the last of the letters have been dropped off, and sort them the night before. You chose the early morning shift, working from 6 to 12.
Okay.
Canterlot, Ponyville, Cloudsdale.
It's a 7-hour day.
Manhattan.
No, 6 to 12, that's 6
hours.
hours.
You tell them the reason for choosing the early shift was because you could spend the rest of the day snoozing in the afternoon sun. not strictly true. The real reason was so you could have lunch with the Ponyville Pegasus delivery team at the end of your shift each day. Something that wouldn't be possible had you chosen the later one.
True.
And by team, you meant just one particular pony.
Oh boy.
Aww.
She was certainly a unique Pegasus in appearance and behavior. If you could sum her up in just one word, it would be cute, or perhaps quirky. Crash, shatter. Sorry, I didn't see that desk there. Or maybe just ditzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sums her up perfectly. And since she's back, you take a glance at the time. The time that flies faster and faster these days. And confirm that it is nearly lunch, or as you call it, grub than home time. Good thing you're almost done with those letters. Take a seat, buddy.
Aww,
there we go.
That's cute.
You pull up a chair next to her and produce your lunch. Some fresh egg and crust sandwiches with salad.
Okay.
She always seemed to have her lunch at a different table than the rest of the Ponyville team. For the first week or so you were working there, you assumed it was because the other tables were full. Nowadays, you know you're one of the few she isn't nervous around.
Oh.
So, Ditzy, you smile, chewing on your sandwich. How are today's deliveries? Great, she grins. It's easier. Sorry. It's getting easier all the time. If you don't want to count a hiccup or two. Ooh, I've got something for you. Here. With that, she reaches into her saddlebag and produces
bee muffins. Please, bee muffins.
Which she then plonks on the table in front of you. They're all yours. Go right ahead.
Bee muffins.
The surprise renders you speechless for a moment. Really? For me? She nods her head widely back and forth. Aw, Ditzy, you didn't have to. That was nothing major. It's just that I wanted to say thanks. That's all.
That's cute.
Pulling the brown paper bag towards you, you fix her an odd look when you think about what she said. Say thanks? For what? Her cheery disposition fades by the slightest amount. Her eyes lower, one of them idly looking at her rear hooves under the table. The other
she's shy.
The other at the table itself.
I love
You
Dixie.
could even
I
make
freaking
out the
love
faintest
her.
Yeah,
blush.
how could you not?
Is she embarrassed or something? Under the fine gray furs on her face. Well, it's just that you've been real nice to me since you got here. At least I think you're nice. And I mean really super nice.
Aww. That's so
perks
cute.
up a little, gesturing toward the bag. They're my way of saying thanks. What she said was true. You remember the first lunch break you had since you started working at the post office, and do you remember, with it being your first day, not knowing any pony there?
Ow.
You remember noticing the lonely wall-eyed Pegasus eating at a separate table all by herself.
Aww.
But what you remember the most is her childlike, bright-eyed smile.
Static.
When you sat down next to her and introduced yourself. From that day onwards,
Fuck Static.
she would always call you her buddy. There's
Whatever.
something about her you would never dare say out loud, though.
Fuck, they mean the same
You couldn't
thing.
quite put your hoof on it.
Talking pony terms.
But whenever she smiled at you like that, your insides would
So we talking
either
pony terms or
flutter
20%
gently
cooler?
or skip completely.
True.
But deep down, the sobering thought of being her buddy stopped you from going any further with her in terms of affection. What if she didn't like you that way? If she refused, would she still hang out with you? Personally, your friendship with her is too important to risk asking her. Pushing your train of thought aside, you currently give her a smile as you open the no doubt thoughtful gift and peek into the paper bag.
Oh boy, bee muffins.
You see some sandwiches,
Mm.
a blueberry muffin,
Hey!
with a juice
Muffin.
box.
A juice
Juice
You
box?
already brought your own lunch, sure, but you guess
She
it's the
made him lunch.
thought that counts. You also notice a
Nice.
small folded up note next to the
A
food.
note?
You levitate it out of the bag
A
via
note?
your horn's magic. Unfold it and read it out loud. To my little muffin.
Oh.
It must be
Good luck in your math test.
Dinky's lunch.
Lots
Yeah.
of love, hugs, and kisses.
So what was his gift? I want to know.
After reading, you look back at her, not sure of what to say. It's very motherly of you, Ditzy. Ditzy, on the other hoof, is not happy. Can I see that for a second? She snatches the bag out of your hooves and peers into it herself. Oh no! You could hazard a guess at what just happened. This isn't your present. This is Dinky's lunch. She wails at her own tragedy and comfort.
Yeah.
Think.
But if Dinky's lunch is right here, then Dinky must have gotten a bag full of chocolate muffins.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, it was muffins.
My favorite. He's never had a muffin, by the way.
That was supposed to contain her lunch. A small trio of ponies sitting across the school cafeteria table from her overhear the word muffins and promptly turn their heads to listen in.
I can't believe you.
But Mom knows I can't have too many chocolate ones, or else I'll get a tummy ache.
Yeah, I'll eat 20 of them.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna have for lunch now? Cutie Mark.
Yay!
Hooray!
Yay!
What the? Before Dinky knows what's happening, two odd fillies sit themselves at
He's never had a Klondike bar. Embrace yourselves.
Don't bother.
He's never had apple pie!
A large
Son
How do you call yourself from what?
You son of a bitch.
Don't worry, I'll get you a piece. Don't worry.
Are you overstocked on baked goods, miss? Then how would you like me to take one of those pesky muffins off your hooves?
Yes, I do.
In return, you'll get this here juicy, freshly grown apple straight from Sweet Apple Acres.
I want...
I'll give you my fruitcake bar for a muffin. I'll trade you my sandwich and my milk carton for 2 of them.
Scootaloo.
Yay.
Scootaloo? Why would you want 2 muffins? Well, one for me and one for Rainbow Dash later.
Aww.
Now that is sweet.
Yeah.
Smiles to herself. Looks like she's going to have an egg-free lunch after all.
Dinky smiled.
Ditzy Doo sucks absent-mindedly on the straw of her juice box, her ears drooping to reflect her glumness and embarrassment.
Don't be sad, Ditzy.
Oh, I'm such a screw-up.
Aww.
I was gonna give you some muffins I baked myself. Chocolate ones. Your favorite.
Okay.
Yay.
But I gotta mix up with Dinky's
This might sound a little odd, but if I were a pony
any pony
and I lived
could have
in,
done that.
you know,
You lean in
Ponyville,
slightly assuring her.
to be honest,
It was just
I would
want
to date Ditzy because
these things happen. Yeah, but
people,
not as much as they happen
ponies
to me.
would probably be so mean to her, and you know, I'd be the guy who would sit down next to her and be very nice, and I, you know, plus I love her. She's like the greatest character, one of the greatest side characters ever.
She is.
Plus the bronies created her, which makes it so much better.
Yeah.
A cup of coffee over some pony's desk, and now this.
This guy, brony T-shirt.
With that,
I saw them at the store, but they know has my size.
And my size, so haha.
Head rests awkwardly on the table.
Oh, get out of here! You're gonna knock me. I'm gonna. Either you're gonna knock me out. I'm gonna wake up, and then I'm gonna knock you out.
Silver lining to most things.
Shut the fuck up.
I bet good things happened today too. She perks up ever so slightly. Well, yeah, this cool.
We're weirdos, we know.
Yes.
At the sweet shop gave me a free sample of fudge for delivering her cookbook.
Oh my god, they mentioned Pinky.
She then sits herself back up straight. And Dinky managed to recite her 6 times tables this morning without a hinge. So I know she'll do great at the math test.
Maybe. Sorry, we smell something cooking.
You nudge her playfully.
Can you please make that smell stop teasing us?
I mean, Sharp Quill Mare telling you he'd pick you up was a bit of a jerk move on his part. But he's a spoiled jerk anyway. No matter who
he's related to the mayor of Ponyville. You know what I mean? Mayor. Sharp Quill Mare.
And with that, you do something you know she loves. You lightheartedly ruffle her gold mane, causing her to smirk a little. Her pretty snout scrunches up for a moment, as if holding something back. And then she bursts out into a sweet, melodic... sweet, melodic giggle. A few of the ponies who were having their lunch on the other table glanced over at the scene.
What's going on
there? They were used to Ditzy Doo being Ditzy Doo by now.
Yay.
And resumed their midday meal.
At least they're used to it.
After her laughter dies down a little, she gives you a smile, a giddy, affectionate, and contagious smile that that gave you that weird feeling again.
Aww.
Thanks, buddy, she beamed.
Aww.
Don't mention it. You can't help but smile back. A minute or two quietly passes as you eat and talk together.
That's
The
so
same
cute.
way you did every other lunch break.
Right.
This time, however, seems different. Your friend gives the impression that she's on edge about something. Ditzy, you don't have to worry about getting me those muffins, you say. It was really sweet of you to try, but it's a thought that counts more than the gift. We're buddies, after all. The gift shouldn't matter. Huh? Oh, no, it's not that. She takes a deep breath and turns to face you, despite the lack of eye contact.
Yeah.
I just want to ask, would you... No, wait a minute. Do you like... No, hold on. Her less than usual behavior raises your eyebrow. Even more so when she places one of her hooves on the top of yours in a caring manner.
I can't do that,
Then takes another deep breath.
It took me like years to learn how to... Okay.
Would you like to go on a... Wham!
What the...
The door to the kitchen bashes into the wall,
Oh, God.
nearly getting knocked off its hinges as wingless, hornless stallion marches into the room. He carries the air of some pony who would wipe his horseshoes on an orphan if he ever stepped in manure.
Ugh.
Which is probably something Sharp Quill Mare would do. All right.
So here we have
he
our
announced to
douchebag.
every pony there, as if summoning them
Obviously.
for a royal visit. Who's the moron who spilled the coffee on my desk during my break?
Uh-oh.
He stares
Ditzy
down
said she already
his
did.
snout he stares down his snout at each pony, one at a time.
Now watch him go
Ditzy
right after
nervously
Ditzy.
lowers herself, taking another sip
Bet
from
you
the
that's what
juice
he will
box
do.
to appear
That's what I hate about people. People are cruel.
Yeah.
Come on.
Ponies, I mean.
You can
Yeah,
hear.
ponies.
I spent
Ponies,
all
ponies, and
morning on
people.
those papers, and now they're ruined. Are you telling me you didn't see who did it?
Yeah, this
None
guy's
of you?
definitely a douchebag.
He
tell.
pauses, hovering over your table for a moment.
Of course.
Before cockily leaning on it, staring your friend up and down. Ditzy shies away from his privacy-invading stare. Or maybe you all know, and don't want to upset the poor doofus. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Fuck you.
You cut him off.
I hate
You can't
ponies.
just assume Ditzy is the cause of every little thing that happens. Did you see her drop any coffee?
That's it, Defender.
Of course.
Yeah, buddy,
you knew
that's
she
something
did
I would
it.
do.
She told you not 5 minutes ago. Oh, please, Hornhead, Sharp Quill countered, prodding at your horn with his hoof. I thought you unicorns were the smart ones. It's obvious Ditzy who did it. It's obviously Ditzy who did it. Who else would drop a cup of coffee from a height and have it shatter all over my desk? Maybe this is her form of payback for my I'll give you a lift joke.
2 years ago,
Straight past
had
her
the
own
coffee like this.
workplace. Honestly, no pony else
All
is
over my
that
lap.
stupid and incompetent.
scalding hot.
From the corner of
Jumping
your
up and
eye,
down.
you notice Ditzy's
Did he say what I think he said?
shifting uncomfortably at the words stupid and incompetent. The words
This guy
that
is a
seem to
jerk.
haunt her every other day. A small part of you sinks watching her contain her inner grief. I did that, you blurt out. Almost every pony in the room
Now
falls
that
silent.
is someone who cares about
Pardon?
someone else.
That is a true
I
friend.
dropped a coffee on your desk. I was holding it with my magic and I got distracted. Don't just waltz in here all high and mighty, hurting the poor girl's feelings when you didn't even see it happen. It was me. For a split second, Sharp Quill becomes dumbstruck. His eyes flick from you to Ditzy, then back to you. Then he grunts under his breath and regains his composure. You made that up, he states flatly.
If he insults Ditzy one more
You're
time, I am
obviously
sonic
trying to take
screwdriving
the
his
fall
ass.
for your moronic girlfriend here. He gestures at the blonde Pegasus, who at this point is almost fighting back tears.
Come
Oh,
on.
man.
Excuse me? Hopefully he didn't notice you gritting your teeth as you said that. Oh, don't be coy.
Ow.
It's visible from space. You
Kill
clearly
this
have
guy.
a thing for little Miss Walleye. She's the only pony you hang around with here.
Don't make me sonic
You open
screwdrive
your
your
mouth
ass
to
again.
talk back, but stumble over your words from the sudden
This time I'll do it,
allegation.
and I'll do it with double the power.
No, what? You exchange a panicked glance
keep
with
pushing
Ditzy.
yourself, buddy.
Ditzy. before giving up on any explanation and stuttering. We're friends. Sharpquill's arrogant smirk says it all. It's almost like he could see inside your head. If that's what you insist, so be it, he rambles nonchalantly. I'm just saying you'd make a cute couple, an apparently smart male-sorting unicorn such as yourself, and, well, he chuckles as if he's about to say some sort of joke. Derpy hooves. Are you done yet?
I'm not taking offense to that. That is her nickname
to
after
your
all.
half-eaten sandwich,
So,
growing steadily
whatever.
impatient with his pompous insults. I'm just stating what I think, that's all, he coos, slithering away from the table. Then, with a murmur just loud enough, I'll leave you to get romantic with your retard now. Several things happened at once.
I hate that
The other
word.
ponies
Me
in the
too.
room gasped, while others
She's not retarded, she's
stifled
mentally
a cry
challenged.
of shock.
She's not even mentally
Didsy's
challenged.
voice
She's just
does
derpy, that's
something
all.
That's
between
true.
a yelp and a whine as she buries her face into her forelegs, shaking uncontrollably. And in the space of a single second, you slam your lunch onto the table, leap up from your seat, and find yourself standing eye to eye with Sharp.
Yeah.
Call her that again, you arrogant jackass.
Yeah, buddy.
I can tell something's gonna happen here.
Woo!
You know,
You bark,
wrong way.
giving him a hard shove.
Or
I
just do
dare
this.
you. The
Rocks
corner
thing,
of your
rocks
eye
pose.
Yeah.
spy a few male mares covering their mouths in shock at your outburst, but you don't care. You can feel your blood boiling, pumping through your
Once he
veins,
gets his
especially
blue
the
Sonic,
vein
we'll probably be
pulsing
opening
your
it with
forehead,
either
near
both,
your
maybe.
horn.
Yeah.
Snorting,
I'll be like playing with his all
Sharpquill
day.
steadies himself after the shove.
God, I'll be so angry. I'm so
I
jelly.
knew it, he declares to the stunned room. I knew he had a thing for that walleye. All it takes is a little kick where it hurts and he shows his true colors. Ever heard of no romance
gun
within
down.
the workplace,
Like an
hornhead?
Indiana Jones
You
gun.
could get fired for
Yeah,
this.
it is an Indiana Jones gun. See right there on the
Ditsy
side.
and I aren't together, you snob.
Indiana Jones.
If your eyes could shoot daggers, Sharpquill would have no head by now. And if we were, it would be none of your business. Apologize to
True
her.
dat.
Now! Your hoof absent-mindedly digs at the floor, ready for a fight. Hatred seethes in your stomach, your senses on edge. Not together, you say? I bet you'd like to be, though. Sharpquill's words ring in your head as you glimpse back at your weeping friend. At this point, Ditsy's head is buried into the lunch table, her hooves covering her ears. She's shaking from the insults, the hopeless situation, her wings covering her like a safety blanket from the cruel world.
Oh, man.
Sharpquill leans closer, almost within your forelegs' reach. I bet there's nothing more you want than to play a quick game of
No.
stuff to
don't-
spec. Thump! Sharpquill is sent careening backwards as your right front hoof buries
Yes!
itself in his snout at a ridiculous speed.
That's what I was waiting for.
Me too.
You hear one or two screams from the other male ponies as he collides with the table behind him.
Through the
A second or two
table.
later,
Ding,
he
ding, ding.
scrambles
Tables
to
match
his
is
feet and
over.
lunges
He's broken in half.
toward you at full gallop, the force of him crashing into you, knocking the air out of your lungs. Before you can even think, your vision flashes white. A stinging wave of pain sweeps over the back of your head as it ricochets off the hardwood wooden floor.
Ouch.
Another flash of pain blinds the left half of your face before you can recover from the first one. That would be Sharpquill's hoof striking your eye.
Ouch.
You raise your forelegs defensively in front of your face, taking the brunt of two more strikes. You lash out blindly with your hind legs,
I would just sit on the guy.
hoping to buck him off, hoping to end this offense.
Big
It
guy.
connects with a
Weighs
solid
good
punch
200
to his
pounds,
stomach,
so.
Ooh.
causing your attacker to back off, complete with a pained stagger.
Said you kicked
You
him right in the
achingly pull
stomach.
Yeah, I
yourself
heard
up from the floor,
That would hurt.
dizzy from the knocks to the head.
Definitely.
Through your good eye, you can make out Sharpquill's heavy panting as he leans against the nearest table. Clearly, your kick was good. Sorry.
It's no
Clearly,
good
your
of it,
kick
Ollie.
was to good effect. You paw at the ground with your hoof again, every inch of your body language dripping with hate. Your horn lowered, menacingly towards
Static. Fuck static.
Insult your best friend. What in the name of the sun do you think you're doing?
Why not the moon?
The grunt roar from the kitchen
Just
entrance
saying.
causes you to crane your neck around. You feel your stomach twist into knots when you recognize the black trucker cap, haggard muzzle, and the
He won't
great
have that
marking
problem when it's his Sonic, because he can just push a lever.
name
This one,
is
push the
Burl,
button. It's so
or
sensitive.
as you're made to address him, boss or chief. Sharp Quill also notices.
It's your mouse.
Thank goodness you arrived,
Like
sir.
a boss.
Your letter sorting employee attacked me. I tried to defend myself, of course, but he was ruthless in his assault. Shut up, Mayor. Save it for my office. Burl interjects, gesturing him to leave the room. Sharp Quill winced at the mention of his last name. Not just for the... sorry.
Yeah,
it's okay.
It's okay. Just keep going.
Not just for the gender implications, but for the cheek of being addressed in such a way. Pitifully clutching where you kicked him.
I get it.
He
He's a
hobbled
stallion. His
slowly
last name
across
was
the
Mayor.
room.
Get it?
Yeah.
Gender
And hurry
implication.
up about it, or else I'll dock your pay.
Cool.
Suddenly, Sharp Quill's injuries magically dissipate at the thought of him losing money. As he trots off towards Burl's office, you hear him call back. And just wait till I tell you who's been courting in work hours. I said zip it. Burl turns back to you. And you too, letter sorter. Let's go.
Oh boy.
Before you leave, you turn to face a traumatized Ditzy. Everything she saw unfold, she believes is her fault. Her stupidity, her incompetence. Seeing her in such a heartbreaking state makes you want to scream, but that would probably only serve to scare her even more. Before Burl grabs you by the tail and drags you out, you can only manage to utter 2 words. I'm sorry.
Well, that's the end of part 1. So far, so good.
Part 2 will be coming later on today.
Oh, yes, definitely.
So,
and take care. Spike your hair. Woo, woo, woo. You know it.
Yes, some
no.
rock is cooking.